Okay, shalom, shalom, kwam yasha Allah, koholoyim la Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kahakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us His beautiful truth. Just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan the Waf. Just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And I've seen this article in the comments, man. It's just, hey, the red pill is out here. Young Americans are getting tired of dating losers and want someone who will pay for dinner. Here's why U.S. singles can now hold out for both love and money. So when they say young Americans, they really mean these women, because you already know men are not waiting on nobody to pay for no dinner. This is some woman shit. Young Americans appear to be changing the dating game with a more calculated approach to relationships, unlike previous generations, where romantic connections often grew organically through chance encounters at parties or alumni mixers. Singles are turning to dating apps with specific expectations in mind. And research shows it's not just about love anymore. Financial stability has become a top priority. But hey, that's biblical though. That goes back into, because that's what the transaction was in the ancient days. It wasn't no women running up at no club talking about he's cute. I want someone that's 6 feet, 6 figures, 6-pack, the 666 shit. It wasn't none of that shit in the ancient days, man. The father, the daughter was property of her father. She was given away to another man on the strength of a business, man. Money being made. There was, a dowry and things of that nature. Certain contracts that were put together. See, it's not like this marriage contract shit that you have today, which is, the woman, she can just be with you for a few months, year or so, and she's not happy. She can just, walk away with half of your shit, if not more, after her ass got caught cheating. Have you on child support, all kinds of shit. See, it wasn't like that in the ancient days. The woman was property of the man. First, she was the property of her father. Then she was passed on as property to her husband. And you got these Christians, when you bring stuff like that out, they're biblical and they love the Lord until you start to tell them what the Lord actually said and put together. They don't like it. But anyway, that right there was pretty much about how it was. Okay, but it goes on to say, and this is money-wise, they pretty much go off into, finances and things of that nature. According to the Pew Research Center, more than half of individuals under 30, 53% have used a dating site, and dating apps designed for upward mobility are gaining traction with platforms like Score, which caters to individuals with high credit scores, and Raya, the go-to app for affluent and the well-known, including Ben Affleck, who famously made an appearance on the platform. A 2024 Bread Financial Survey highlights this new dating pragmatism. It found that 28% of respondents would go on a date for a free dinner. Yep. And 31% would consider dating someone for their wealth. Of course, this is the world that you live in. This is Esau's system. One online dater even admitted on Money List, "I want to meet someone rich." Is that so wrong? Well, okay, why aren't you, are you rich? Right? It says, whether it's checking if someone summered in Europe or analyzing their LinkedIn profile to gauge career success, financial status is becoming a key factor in modern dating decisions. Are these young Americans holding out for both love and money on the right track? So when they say that, come on, man, let's just be honest here. Who's asking all these questions? Who wants to know all that shit? It's the women, man. Come on, let's just be honest here. It says, while the idea of dating someone for their wealth isn't exactly revolutionary, searching for both love and money on apps can be more complicated than it seems. The Federal Trade Commission reported that in 2022 alone, 70,000 Americans fell victim to online romance scams. See? Collectively losing over $1.3 billion to con artists. I was going to mention that. I didn't even know they had that in the article. These scams often target individuals who are looking for a financially stable partner and do not recognize the potential dangers of focusing too much on someone's wealth in the digital dating world. That's why a lot of these women are coming up missing. That's why you're seeing so many. Have you seen such and such? Have you seen she left wearing this, and this on such and such date at this time? We need the public's help to find. You're not telling your parent. A lot of these younger ones, and they're young. Some are older, but a lot of the elderly are being scammed as well. But a lot of these younger ones, they just met someone on the app. We're gonna meet up. You ain't tell your mama, you ain't tell your daddy, you ain't tell your auntie, you ain't tell no brother, you ain't tell your homegirl, your homeboy, or whoever the fuck. Hey, look, I'm going on this date, whatever. When you shouldn't even be doing no shit like that. That's stupid as hell. It's really almost like, see, the freedoms of America is just dumb as hell. Getting into an Uber with a strange guy. You just called up an Uber. You don't know the motherfucker from the driver from no, even a woman. If she's a driver, she can drive you to the location of fucking 3, 4, 5 men that can easily tackle your ass down. The next thing you know, you're missing. That shit is even stupid. You ain't jumping in no goddamn Uber. You better get on a public bus. You better off that way. At least there's some witnesses around, you know what I'm saying, where people are least likely to, fuck with you. Okay, so I think that was pretty much about it. What they go on to say is modern dating hopeless. Of course it is. All right, let's get this part here. As financial considerations become more central to modern dating, it's easy to feel delusioned, with platforms like OkCupid now asking users about their financial status, such as, would you date someone with considerable debt? It might seem like love is being overshadowed by money. However, according to Valentine's Day survey by Bread Financial, while some singles are intrigued by wealth, most are attracted to financial responsibility. This means budgeting, saving, and managing debt rank higher in desirability than flashy wealth. While occasional gestures like picking up the tab are nice, they're not the foundation of a long-lasting relationship. Okay, well, yeah, that's pretty much about it. But now you can see in the comments where, Salakia, damn, I done lost the internet hookup. Salakia, bear with me. Okay, so some of these comments, man, you can clearly see that these are the men not having it, because they understand what the article is about, even though they didn't say women. But we know that these are women that are all checking into some goddamn finances, man. This guy Richard Shackelford, never get married, guys. Today's women bring little to nothing to the relationship, but they will take over half with them when they leave. This person, Adam, says, I love that gold diggers are getting scammed. That's an amazing bit of karma. If you want someone financially stable, you had better be financially stable or bring something or equivalent or greater value to the table. Gregory Schmidt. See, these are men that's commenting on this. I'm sure it's probably some women in here, got their little points too. If women say they want equal rights, maybe they should start paying for the dates. Hey, I say so too. Shit, why not? This person says the chickens have come home to roost. Women realize they have put out on the first date to get a second date, and the ones who refuse to know in the back of their minds that next girl will. Men hold all the cards. The dating scene has become a bunch of low-cost hookers who would give you a blowjob for endless salad at Olive Garden. And they telling the truth, man. You always wanted to be treated equally. You ask for it, then cry when you get it. Get what you ask for. Funny how that works. Yeah. All women think they are 10s and deserve the 1% of the top 1% of men. Social media distorted their view of themselves. Every girl was brought up on how they should be treated. Every man was brought up on how they should treat women. But no one was brought up on how to treat men. Yep. Women aren't out for love. They want men to provide and have security while bringing nothing to the table. Men are simple. They want respect and peace. That's it. And women can't do that anymore. Yep. This person says, ha ha. Of course, this stupidity was written by a woman. And you know, but they're not mentioning, you know, women in there. We know who this is all about, though. You know, you read between the lines. It's simple. We understand, you know, these are the people that's talking about, how dare you take me here on a first date. This person says, why get married when an escort is 10 times less expensive and they won't take half your stuff? See, it's starting to really fall and phase for you women, man. Let me get the scriptures real quick, and I'm not gonna keep this long. I seen this article, like, yep, reading those, you know, those comments, and you can get a lot out of what people are saying these days and how people really believe, man. The men are sick and tired of, especially here in the Americas. You might be able to go somewhere else. I think that's why, you know, I haven't been hearing too much about the passport bros, but I think this, you know, you can go to other countries and you might still be. And don't get me wrong, I was just thinking this and meditating on this earlier today. I seen this lady. She was real nice looking too. I'm talking about real nice looking. But I could kind of tell. I'm talking about real nice shape and everything. She was pretty as shit. But I could tell, like, just in the way that she was, you know, acting and the way that she was moving. She was, you know, she appeared to be a foreigner. You know, got that accent and all that other stuff like that. So I don't think that, who knows, maybe she hasn't been Americanized to that point. But you can just tell, like, she was the type that wasn't really into her beauty. Like, she was beautiful, but you can kind of tell that she really didn't think of herself like that to an extent, if you get what I'm saying. Like, she was humble, and I was thinking to myself, like, you know, I think she was of East Indian descent. And I was like, yep, you know, I was kind of thinking, like, she ain't been tainted yet. You know what I'm saying? I could just tell the way that she was moving, the way she was acting, the way that she was speaking. You know what I'm saying? And that she was kind of, you know, a little naive. You know, she kind of had that little quirky dorkiness about her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't one of those ones that you can just say that, okay, she's taking selfies all goddamn day. Look at how pretty I am. I noticed that. Now, I could be, you know, wrong, but me speaking as a man from what I've seen, you know, I was pretty much, that was my assessment of her. And I think that I'm right. But anyway, Isaiah 32:9, it says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the venture shall fail. The gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins, which basically is going off into, in a nutshell, repent. Become shamefaced, get into these scriptures and find out what a woman is really supposed to do. You see, a woman is supposed to be sober. Let me see, and shamefaced. Let me see where that scripture is at. Salakia. Second, what is it? No, Titus. Let's get it in Titus here. It says, let's start. Yeah, verse 3. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things. You know, you ain't supposed to be teaching your daughter, well, hey, you see that, you know, you do this, you do that, and you know, basically just, you know, teaching the young ladies to just be wicked as hell, not teaching them how to be real wives and things of that nature and handling the household, man. These women are teaching their daughters. Grandmama done passed it down. Great-great-grandmama done passed it down. This is what you do. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of whoredom in the land, man. It says that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children. See, they're not doing that anymore. There's no, you know, they're not doing that no more. That's over with. And so this world is going to shit because it's out of order. When you don't have order, you have chaos. This is what you're seeing in the world right now. And it's not, you know, there's no coming back from it. It's too far gone. The only thing that can happen is the Lord, he's going to come and he's going to place the right order back in the earth. And women are going to be back in their rightful place, and they're going to be happy about it. Because you have a lot of women that's on TikTok these days, you know, they're complaining about where are the good men. You know? What's going on? Why don't men even ask women out on dates anymore? Why don't men even compliment us anymore? They putting on all this shit. They buying all this makeup. They looking good. They smelling good. Their nails and hair, all that shit is together. But nobody is actually stopping and saying, you know what, you look nice today. What's your name? You know what I'm saying? You know, Maybe we can get some lunch or something sometimes. You know, no, they looking at you like you a goddamn weirdo. Who is this creep? But then in the backdrop, they fussing about nobody complimenting no more or asking them out on dates and stuff like that. So this is what it's done all boiled down to and come to. Esau done this to you. You know, really, I mean, you know, we know about the spirit and power of Yahweh by H.I.M. Yahushai. That's what happened. But these things right here are very important to be taught in the home. See, because the one comment that I read, he was talking about how men are basically brought up on how to treat women and all this, but women are, you know, pretty much the women are not brought up on how to treat men. And this is telling you how to treat them, or this is giving you a blueprint as to how to treat the household. Verse 4 again, Titus 2 and 4 again, it says that they may teach the young women to be sober, not out here drunk, high as hell, smoke, rolling a damn blunt. I seen a chick yesterday at the light. She just sitting there, you know what I'm saying? You know, just twisting her damn blunt up. Like she couldn't wait to get home. She couldn't, you know, just crazy, bro. It says that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chastity, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of God be not blasphemed. And they'll tell you that they you know, they Christians and they love the Lord. But if you get to reading these scriptures like this here, shit. In the words of Elder Malcolm in Chicago, GMS Chicago, everyone's a Christian till the scriptures comes out. They don't want to hear that, man. Right? But let's get yeah, man, you women that are at ease, you got to come back to this. That Isaiah, you know, that I was just reading, 32 and 9 through 11. You have to come back. This is your blueprint right here. But we know that that's not happening anymore, and also that the woman has compassed the man. You're pretty much, you are the man in the household now. So men don't want to deal with that shit no more. They like, wait, yeah, go ahead, do your thing. Jeremiah 31 and 22. Only dudes that's allowing that shit is the simps. Or a guy, he may just be like, fuck it, man, I'm tired. I'm just going to my little man cave. I don't give a fuck what you do. Go do it. Jeremiah 31 and 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thy backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. So when that happened, you lost pretty much. You know, it's just at a worse state now, because this has been ongoing. This has been a process. But now you're at a point where, okay, well, you've compassed a man. What else do you want? What else do you want? You've been given all the goodies. You got all the, you're getting Section 8. You know, I'm not saying all women, but you're getting food stamps. You're able to put the man on child support. You're able to take half of his stuff. You're able to take the kids and put him through all kinds of shit just for him to see them. So all that stuff has started to backfire. And now this younger generation, this newer generation, they don't understand what has happened. Because they're not looking back into the generation before them, their mom and them. Their grandmother and them, which these days, hell, 2 generations can be within 30 years. Easy. Because I got a sister, she had her first daughter at 13. And my niece had her very first daughter at 13. So within 26 years, that was 2 generations. So that's not that far back. But when you think about it, though, I mean, they're just living, the new generation now living off the creation of, their mothers and grandmothers and great grandmothers. That's what's become of feminism, what has come into the world, and just shattered their dreams as far as like the newer ones. See, they wasn't thinking about that. They be talking about all this old climate change, the future for the kids, and look at all the debt that America's into. What's going to be the future for our children? They're not thinking about your future for your children as far as family-wise, first off. So it's going to be even rougher if this place continues to go on, man. So, I mean, hey, beautiful. Hey, this is a beautiful thing. And nothing is going to change from this. You can clearly see it in the comment boards. And if you were to let this story just ride, you come back and check these comments next week. You'll see that these men are in here going ape shit on them. Yep. Ted Major says equal rights across the board. You created this culture you live in. You live with. You created this culture, live with it. See? This person says, I'm single and I'm on Tinder and Bumble. The difference between the profiles of conservative and liberal women is astounding. Conservatives are happy and want to go out and actually do something. Liberals are dark and nasty. When your profile is just hateful and depressing, who the hell will want to date you in the first place? Yeah. Person says a staggering number of women admit that they only go on dates with guys to get free dinners. They will even go on 2 to 3 dates with the same guy with no plans to seriously date the guy. And that's true. This person says hookers are always an option and no dinner boredom and just a peck on the cheek. Good night. See? This person says America's falling. Society is doomed. Only Jesus' return will fix anything. Now, ain't going to be no damn Jesus. The so-called white man Jesus pretty much overall is what's got you in a lot of the situation that you're in. Because the Christian church, they haven't been teaching those very scriptures that I was reading. You let a pastor stand up in the pulpit. They was giving T.D. Jakes a bunch of flack at one point talking about the woman. You let a preacher stand up in the pulpit and get the reading Titus chapter 2 and see how many women get the fuck up and not come back. They don't want to hear that, man. They don't want to hear it. They've been taught in the church that they are the prize, that they are, should be worshipped. A lot of these women, man, they're worshipped over who they called Jesus. These men worship these women over who they call Jesus, man. So a lot of your problems come from that Christian church. Those the bullshit with the Lord loves every goddamn thing. He loves everybody. He loves you as you are. I'm saved by grace. You know, the Christian church plays a big part in the fall of Esau's kingdom. He just didn't know. There's nothing but chaos in this place, but these people will tell you they Christians. These are the very places you can go to the Christian church. Christian church right now, they're gonna have trick or treat for the kids. Oh, it's just for the kids. Some of them even have what they call Angels Night, or some variation of well, it's not Halloween exactly, but we want to do something for the kids that will go and trick or treat, on the strength of Halloween, but we're gonna call it our own thing. Same old thing. But some of these churches, man, they blatantly be having Halloween decorations out in front of the damn church. So, it is what it is, man. This place is through. There's no coming back from it. And just look for more and more of this to come. But see what's really going to happen, too. I wanted to bring this up. This is what's really going to happen soon, too. And these women can't believe this right here. They don't want to see. Read this to the average woman that's a Christian. I'm talking about go to church every Sunday. She go to Bible study on Wednesday. She go to some shit on Tuesday at the church. She's cleaning up at the church. She's helping out there on Thursdays. She's there 7 days a week. But read a scripture like this to her and see what her reaction is. And that's how you'll know if she really believes in these scriptures or not. Isaiah 4:1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man. Right? Saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Read that to a woman. 7 women. What you mean? My husband ain't gonna have no. But see, this is coming. This is how bad things are about to get. This right here, this prophecy is gonna come to pass. And the way that the world is moving right now with all the uppity shit that these women got going on, something really, really fucked up has got to happen for them to get on this on board with this here. That means complete chaos is gonna have to be done. Came to this place for a woman to be like, oh, shh. I was watching the elder out of New York last night, and it was an older video. I had seen this video before. It looked like this lady was at the gym. And matter of fact, I might be able to find it. Salakia. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Okay, so Khan, here's the video right here. And I remember this video from a little while back, but check this lady out and check out what she's saying, right?
Fun fact. There are more women on this planet than men. In the United States, we have about a quarter of our population in jail. Another quarter of our population identifies as LGBTQ. So with that being said, it is a nigga shortage out here. It is a shortage of available good niggas out here. So for all you bitches that think you deserve your own nigga, like your own personal nigga, like that's only yours. Like, okay, it's some women that do. But are you that bitch? Like, what do you bring to the table and make you think you deserve your own nigga and it's a nigga shortage? Sis, grow up. You gonna have to share that nigga. That's our
nigga. You can't make that up, man. But again, let me get this in the NLT too. Let me read this same one. It reads it a little more plainly. Isaiah 4:1. And that day, so few men will be left that 7 women will fight for each man, saying, let us all marry you. We will provide our own food and clothing. Only let us take your name so we won't be mocked as old maids. See? So all that old, yep, I'm going out. I'm going to use this nigga, Salakia. I'm going to use this nigga for lunch this week. I might use him for dinner on Friday. Nigga just got a different man for all these different situations, man. Yeah, this nigga, he loves me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to do nothing with him. He gonna fix my car. He gonna do, he give me my gas money. You got another nigga that's, getting your hair and nails done. Y'all got it good, man. Y'all got it good in Esau, Edom's kingdom. But guess what? As he falls, the so-called white race falls, the so-called white man that's been giving you all your goodies falls, your ass is about to fall right along with him. And this scripture is going to come to pass. See, right now, people, they like, oh, man, what the fuck is that? They know who believes that. But it's going to get this bad out here. You're not going to worry about how tall he is. That motherfucker could be a 2-foot dwarf, a 3-foot midget. And he's going to have value in the earth. Value in the earth like no other. If he's walking with a rod on him, if he got a penis on him, he's gonna have value in the earth. All that old in the mirror bullshit, you able to put on all these goddamn things to because you got some women out here, man, that's totally unattractive, that they can go to the store and buy all the things to make them look like a goddamn model, man. Really, it's trickery, man. You thinking that you getting with this person that's all made up and looking all fucking good, and then you catch your ass on a regular Monday. You're like, who the fuck are you? All that stuff is about to change, man. So I'm gonna end out there. I just wanted to touch on this for a second. I seen a little article, and man, these guys are not having it in the comment boards, man. They're not having, this is the perfect picture right here. This chick sitting here, and a lot of these women be going out, man. Hey, a lot of the parties that are being thrown, there's these videos that's going about, where they talking about singles parties, and there's nothing but women there. Men not even showing up. There was a time when, you used to go, that was back in the, my little days in the world, so to speak. You go to a club, go to a bar. And shit, a woman, she can, have free drinks all night. She would get in free. Matter of fact, the clubs used to say, women free. But the men would have to pay the tab, you know what I'm saying? Because they knew that the men were going to, if the women are there, they knew that the men were going to come. That's how it used to be. It's not like that no more. That things are swinging, man. The things that have completely changed up. It's not what it used to be, man. So you women better get on board, man, and look for that Isaiah 4:1 to come. Prepare yourself for that. That's why the apostles, they always be talking about, you know what I'm saying? Hey, prepare yourself for a man of the Lord to the best of your ability. Pray to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua that he would, set you up and get you ready for a man of the Lord and get you a man of the Lord, because it's going to get rough out here. All these hardcore niggas that, you know what I'm saying? That big fat nigga you only deal with because he's got that money. He's got the big ass truck. You know what I'm saying? He might be riding a brand new, Grand Wagoneer or some shit. Or, you know them niggas, man. They get the little rims and tires on something new, little 2025. Little, they already got it. He big as hell. Motherfucker can barely walk, can barely breathe. You dealing with dudes like that because they got some change. Them niggas gonna be crying, man. And when soon to come, them niggas gonna be. You're gonna see that they're not real men. I'll put it that way. They're going to be travailing, man. They're going to be out here howling, crying and shit. whimpering. And you're going to be wondering, I thought this nigga was a man. Where the fuck, nigga, who are you? Yeah, you're going to see that these hard-ass niggas that y'all run about and you go out of your way to get, you go work 2-3 jobs for a nigga like that, but you won't even get down with a nigga that'll actually be sincere to you. All those niggas, trust me, y'all about to see. Y'all about to see. And most of them gonna be shipped off more than likely soon to support Israel, man. To support these goddamn wars. They about to draft y'all little men. That's gonna be one of the reasons why it's gonna be so few men. And you heard the lady in the video. She was like, hey, look, most of the popular, a lot of these niggas is dead, and a lot of these niggas is into LGBTQ. Those last few couple of good men, those real men, women gonna be fighting like shit over those men, man. So I'm gonna end off there. I pray that this lesson was edifying. With that, Kwame Yashala and a Baba Ball.